Warhorse just added 20 hours of new DLC content to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. But before we start part 1 of our playthrough, PlayOn has sponsored me to give you a summary of what you can expect in this new DLC. And it turns out that the Legacy of the Forge DLC isn't just about smithing. In fact, there's only 2 quests where you have to smith something. And even then, you can absolutely fail miserably at it and still progress the quest line. And you will see how that happens to me in this playthrough.
Take that piece of scrap and throw it away.
But the new content actually starts when you reach Kuttenberg. You can start this DLC at the purple quest marker just on the southeast of the city. And then you'll start the main quest line to join the guild and start rebuilding your father's forge. However, the forge is more of a complete estate. It has its own fast travel point and a completely customizable courtyard garden, which you can add a stables to, armor workshops, casting foundries, the forge itself, a smokehouse, somewhere to play Farkle with the other employees, beehives, and other mechanics. Not only can you customize the garden and the entire outside facade of the building, but you also get your own customizable player home as well. And all the things that you can put and add into the room aren't just cosmetic. Using all of these items buffs your stats. Like you've got this chest which automatically sells your items for you, or this cupboard that repairs your armor that you store in it. You can even unlock a new trainable pet raven. Even the seemingly boring and mundane items actually have unique effects, and everything's themed and based off the different play styles of your personal Henry. Now we will go over all these items and their different effects in the video, and I've timestamped where that is in the description below. But as you're playing through, you're going to need to level up your prestige skill by completing new quests and activities and daily tasks which unlock new equipment, items, and things to decorate your forge with. But the Legacy of the Forge also adds a bunch of new unique weapons that Henry can craft. However, it also includes a bunch of armor schematics, but in order to actually craft the new armor set, you will need to continue the main quest line to hire all your father's old friends and get them to actually craft the new armor set. And all of these new mechanics fit seamlessly into the game, but the part that you're really going to enjoy is learning more about your father's history as you go on adventures with his old friends. You can grab the Legacy of the Forge for yourself from the link below, and then you can start it just here on the map, right here in the city of Kuttenberg. And I'm currently inside the inner city walls, but just to the southeast of the city here, we're going to see a new icon for Legacies of the Forge, which is this purple shield icon just here. So if we go ahead and zoom in, we can see the new plot of land that we're going to be getting. And it is a sizable estate. So let's go ahead and mark this on our map. And then we can mount our beautiful Valiant steed, the best horse in the game. It is Pebbles. Come, Pebbles. Ride like the wind. Every time I jump into this game, I forget about how beautiful it looks and just how realistic the cities feel compared to other games I've played. So we're heading out towards the eastern side of the city here. And you can see these old ruined buildings here, which are just completely dilapidated. But it looks like they're actually fixing this one up over here, so that's pretty cool. This one, on the other hand, this is our building. Absolutely miserable looking. Look at that.
This place seems familiar.
Ah, and now there's a quest option to start the Legacy of the Forge DLC. Here we go. I'm so excited for this. What's a memory flashback?
Look. I spent the happiest years of my life in this forge. It's such a shame to see the old place just left like that to Henry! Stop that.
A disappointed father. We were always just a nuisance.
Come on, we still have to go to the market.
But Dad's like, this place is really important to me. Henry's like, hit it with a stick. Oh, it's the old signpost. It's still there. That's awesome, dude.
Looking for something, lad?
I was just...
You won't find nothing here no more. Best move along.
Who's this lady think she is?
Forgive me. It's just that I remember this forge from my childhood. When I was a boy, my pa, Martin, brought me here.
Wait, Martin? My husband had an apprentice called Martin. That was your pa?
I'm not sure. Unfortunately, he died just straight in there.
I'm not sure.
If you're saying he showed you this forge, I reckon he's the same Martin who used to apprentice here.
Oh yeah, he was my stepfather, actually.
He was my stepfather, but he raised me as his own.
That doesn't surprise me. Even as a lad, I could tell his heart was in the right place. How's he doing?
Unfortunately, he died.
Not well.
I'm sorry to hear that. God, Martin's adult son? Time really does fly.
He told me back then he spent the best years of his life here.
Aye, aye. Those were good times, true enough. What's your name, lad?
Henry.
I'm Magdalena. It's a pleasure, Henry. Care to come inside for a chat? I've a fresh pot of soup on the stove if you're hungry.
I'd be a fool to refuse. Sign me up.
I can't refuse an offer like that.
Glad to hear it. Come with me, then. I'm glad you like it.
Just like Ma used to make.
Back when your pa used to apprentice here, my Skodder's forge was the finest in Kuttenberg. Only then out of the blue he fell ill and I lost him.
Rip.
Everything's been downhill since then. His apprentices left and the blacksmiths guild couldn't decide who to assign the forge to. Before they could make a decision, the forge's attic burnt down. I was visiting my sister in Visselkar at the time. She's with the Lord now too, poor thing. I was left here all alone.
It's
on Georgia.
miserable.
This room is the only one that stayed unscathed for the most part.
How did your husband get ill?
How did your husband get ill?
Out of the blue. He started coughing, got weak, then lay down, and never got up again. It wasn't the plague, but something nasty nonetheless.
I'm sorry to hear that.
What can you do? Such is life, lad.
Well, Martin didn't want to take over the forge then.
Did Martin really not want to take over his own forge?
He was just a lad at the time, and taking over a forge is no easy feat. The guild has its own rules and who to assign it to.
How did the forge's attic burn down?
How do you think? Someone set it ablaze. Hard to say if it was just some brats or those good-for-nothings from the hole. That's the watering hole next door. But
Oh.
it doesn't matter now, they never caught anyone. All that came of it is that nobody's wanted the forge for 20 years. But look at me rambling on. I'm sure you're not interested in the rantings of some old crone.
It's probably a young Henry. Burn it down. Actually, I am interested.
I am interested.
It's kind of you to say that. I keep trying to explain to the guild that it's not a lost cause. We just need someone who will bring this place back up. But it's like talking to a stone wall year after year. The guildmasters are too worried about their own business to listen to me. But I'm convinced if we were to find a talented blacksmith, the workshop could be as beautiful as a chapel, like when my old Skodder used to run it.
Henry looking gormless right now. I could be the blacksmith. That sounds like a lot of work. No, sign me up.
I could be that blacksmith.
You're a blacksmith, like your pa? Christ, of course you are. I should have known. It only makes sense after all.
I can get my hands on some coin. And you're right, such a famous forge shouldn't be left to fall by the wayside.
If you were to take it over, that would be wonderful. Only you'll have to talk to the guild about it first. They make the rules. I reckon Master Bushet the
do.
Elder has the most common sense when it comes to this place. He might be able to help. He has an armourer's workshop in the town hall quarter. Hopefully he'll hear you out. But be warned, from what I know, the guild is careful not to let anyone that isn't from a blacksmithing family into their ranks. So don't mention Martin wasn't your birth father. It would only hurt your chances.
Oh, okay.
Thanks for the tip. I won't say a word. Thanks for the soup.
Good luck to you, Henry.
For the first time, the son of a blacksmith is better than being the son of a lord. Yes. But the next part of the quest requires us to go over here to the armorer. Right, I'll see you later. Let's have a little look around before we go any further though. There's a chicken coop here. And funny little Easter egg, during the Gamescom demo, Toby put 10,000 groschen hidden in the chicken coop like a golden egg so that the press could use it to improve the surrounding buildings, which are, as you can see, very abandoned and dilapidated. Oh, there's even a garden here. We can grow some herbs. I mean, there's some actually already growing. Perfect. We can make a marigold decoction already. Ah, the nice pooper. Any Easter eggs in here? Nope. But it's a good view over the courtyard, that's for sure. And this is where I think the stables can be built. A nice poo pile. There's even a broken well. And all these items are actually interactable, and they give some really unique buffs. Like, they've really thought about having unique elements. It's not just like, oh, you get a 5% boost to combat skills or anything. Can't even go inside here. At the moment, at least. And these two buildings by the door are completely ruined. So, yeah, thanks for this beautiful house. So now we need to go and get permission to rebuild this absolute shack. Surely they won't refuse us, I mean. Another blacksmith in Kuttenberg is always a good thing. All right, let's ride back into the city and head over to the blacksmith. And if you guys are enjoying the video so far, do leave a like, because it really helps out the part 1 of the playthrough and makes sure people actually know about the new DLC. Okay, so this is the armorer just here. And then we can head on inside. It's quite dark in here, isn't it? Hello there. Ah, hello, sir. So we now have a new option to ask about the burnt down forge.
I'm interested in Master Skoda's old burnt-down forge. I spoke to his widow, Magdalena, about it.
For Christ's sake. She didn't pull you in off the street, did she? The mad old crone?
Well, more or less.
Old age must be sad. All I can tell you about the forge is the same thing I tell Magdalena when she bothers me about it. Even getting the building back into its original state would mean pouring a fortune into it.
I'd take care of the money.
Yeah.
Aye. But only a member of the Kuttenberg Blacksmiths Guild can work the trade around here. And you're not a member.
Could I join the guild?
It's not that simple. The guild is a private society made up of Kuttenberg burghers, and the other masters aren't too trusting when it comes to outsiders. So I reckon they won't be too keen on the idea.
How can I convince them? I'm very convincing.
How could I convince them?
That's hard to say. But maybe you'll make a good impression. But first, you'll be required to meet 3 conditions.
Which are?
First, you have to come from a respectable family. Second, you have to have blacksmithing experience.
Ah.
And third, you'll have to compete the guild trial. Tell me, blacksmith, what sort of family do you come from? And what's your work experience?
I'm Radzig Cobbler's boss. Oh, I am curious. I mean, she literally said, don't tell them that. My father was the blacksmith Martin. I worked at my father's forge, or I worked for Radovan the blacksmith who's in Troskowitz. So I think we'll actually say that our father is Martin, like he suggested, but it's tempting to flex. Do you know who my father is? No, we'll say we are from the blacksmith heritage.
Not only do I come from a respectable family, but a blacksmith's family too. You probably knew my father.
Oh? Where would I know him from?
From here. His name was Martin, and he used to be old Skoda's apprentice.
Wait, Martin? Your pa is Frisky Martin?
Frisky?
Aye, of course, Frisky.
What?
We used to call him that because, well, that doesn't matter.
Wait, what?
How's he doing these days?
I'm
Dad?
afraid he's no longer with us. He was killed during the raid on Skalitz.
Christ. I'm very sorry to hear that. When I knew him, he seemed like a good bloke and quite a talented swordsmith. Some of the masters were good friends of his.
Swordsmith, eh?
They were the same age at that time. To tell you the truth, that will likely affect your chances as a contender. As Frisky's son, you'll have a great opportunity to make an impression. So you'd better make the most of it.
It's cool. I feel like we're going to find out a lot of cool, interesting facts and secrets about our father.
As far as experience, I helped at my father's forge. We made a sword for Sir Radzig Cobbler of Dvorets together.
Kobila, eh? The royal hetman. Is there any way for you to prove it?
I'd be happy to get his word in writing, if need be.
No need. I'll trust you.
Oh, okay. I've got
But
a
if
sword
the
right
other
here,
masters
though.
happen to ask, be ready for anything. It seems answering questions about your family and experience won't give you trouble. Now for the most important part. Are you ready for the guild trial?
What does the guild trial involve?
The guild trial consists of a verbal exam and a practical exam.
Right.
First, you'll have to answer a few tricky questions from my colleagues. And after that, you'll forge a sword to the best of your abilities right before their eyes.
Magic.
Of course, the trial comes at a small fee for each try. Well then, do you feel up to it?
I'm tempted to fail it miserably the first time. What does the verbal exam entail? I don't know. Are we going to 76,000 groschen?
What does the verbal exam entail?
In short, all the basics every good blacksmith should know. Can you read, at least a little?
I can. Quite well, in fact.
Glad to hear it. Everything you need to know is neatly laid out in this handbook on blacksmithing. And for a small fee, I'd be happy to sell it to you.
Such a swindler. Yeah, I guess. Why not?
I'm interested in the handbook.
Here it is. You won't regret it.
He was so ready to give that away. Probably didn't even need to pay that much for it.
Go and brush up. And no slacking.
Where can I sit? There must be a bench in your back garden somewhere I can chill out in. On the blacksmith's craft. Okay, so this is actually a book that explains how to get a perfect sword. So it even explains the game's mechanics, which have apparently been rebalanced a little bit. It says heat it to a straw yellow, but don't overheat the material. Basically everything is highlighted in red that's important here. I think I'm already ready for the exam now.
About the guild trial.
Yes?
I'm ready for the trial. 200 groschen.
I'm ready.
Great, but I'm afraid we're not.
What do you mean?
It will take some time to get things ready. We'll meet tomorrow at noon below the astronomical clock on the square. I'll take you to the guild forge where the trial will take place. And one more thing. If you'd like, you could wait for the trial here. Just say the word. But first, I reckon you should take a look in that handbook.
Well, the one you charged me 100 gold for? Yeah, sure.
I'd like to wait here for the trial.
Very well then. We have plenty of room.
You wait until the next day. I love that they put that feature in. Oh, it's raining. That is the astronomical clock from Prague. You can
get
actually go
going?
and see it today.
I believe it's high time. Don't even bother looking at that old clock of ours. It's been stuck for 30 years. It seems all the other masters are looking forward to what Frisky's son can do. You'd better make a good impression. Come now. The guild forge isn't far. We just passed through the lower market and we're there. Did you get a chance to study the handbook?
Yes, I did.
Of course.
Mind if I test your knowledge a bit along the way? Why do blacksmiths whistle while they're hammering?
To keep in a good mood. To keep the rhythm.
To keep rhythm.
Exactly. It's so they can keep the rhythm. I have one more question. Are sparks a good sign while forging?
It depends.
That's a trick question. It depends.
Excellent. You didn't let me fool you. Sparks fly when you're hammering. It's a good sign. Whereas if you're heating the workpiece, it's a bad. Wonderful. It seems you really did prepare.
I did
reckon
indeed.
the others have a lot to look forward to. I'm sorry. Good blacksmiths should never stop learning. That too is important to our guild. I have a number of designs of my armor smithy that I collected on my travels throughout the kingdom. It's quite a unique collection. And the best part is, I'm having it shared with others.
That's
Stop
good.
by any time. Learn to make something new. Your customers will surely appreciate it, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. The trial still awaits. Just a little further now.
I'm glad we're walking under shelter this time. So this is the guild hall. This is a new building, I believe. This is where we'll get initiated if I can pass the test. 200 gold an attempt. I'm sure this man will swindle me for more if he can.
Shall we begin?
I reckon he's too young.
There he is.
Shall we begin?
Tell the younger to stop wasting time.
Ready? We can begin.
Honoured friends, masters of the Blacksmiths Guild, let me introduce the newest adept of the Master's Trial, Henry of Scarlets.
So, this is old Frisky's lad. I can hardly believe it.
Still a bit sus
Aber
about
I
that
do
name.
not see much of a resemblance.
Vielleicht ein wenig.
I do not see it.
Aye, aye. Frisky here, Frisky there. All that talk about not taking in outsiders, and now you've gone and flipped it all around. Martin was a good bloke and an excellent swordsmith. If Henry here is anything like him, he'd be a welcome addition to the guild.
Genau, genau.
Look, I didn't know this Frisky fella of yours. I'm more interested to see what the lad can do than who his pa was.
We'll see what he can do shortly. Just to be clear, let me repeat what the trial entails. In the first part, the verbal examination, he will receive 3 questions. He must answer all 3 of them correctly in order to pass. If he makes a single mistake, this part of the exam is considered failed, and he won't get a chance to correct himself. After the verbal examination comes the practical one, where our adept skills will be tested.
And if he is successful, he'll become one of us.
Let's begin with the first part of the trial. Who would like to ask Henry the first question?
I'd like to ask Henry if sparks while forging are a good or bad sign.
It's a trick question. Say nothing. That depends.
That depends. When you're hammering the piece, it's a good sign. But when you're heating it up, it's a bad one.
Correct?
I knew you wouldn't be fooled.
A trick
Let's
question.
move on to the second.
What's the final step before completing a piece?
Heating it, quenching it. A prayer. I really want to say that. Oh, you got to quench it, man.
Quenching the workpiece in a barrel.
That's right.
Richtig.
Last question.
Say, Heinrich, how can you tell you have made progress on your workpiece?
By the time it takes, the sparks, by the shape, yes.
By the shape.
That's correct.
Correct.
You answered all 3 questions correctly. Now, just to complete the practical exam, Henry, your task will be to forge a guild sword right in front of our eyes. Here's the design for it, as well as the materials. I'm sure you know what to do with them.
Viel Glück. Let's see what you can do, young Frisky. Let's see, then.
Okay, let's see if I remember how to blacksmith. It's been a little while. Are you guys all watching? So where is it? Okay, it's in the longsword category. The Blacksmith Guild longsword. All right, let's go ahead and start crafting it. Look at him, he's staring me out. Waiting for me to make a mistake. Okay, so let's go ahead and heat up the blade evenly. A firm grip. Just warm up the tip there, and now we can go to the anvil. I'm gonna start slapping this metal, gentlemen. Are you ready? Oh, whistling. We're doing well. And the sparks are very good there. Oh, no sparks. That's not good. Wow, I'm really whistling the heck out of this piece.
Stärker.
We didn't like that. Let's heat this bad boy up. It's getting cold.
schön.
Getting a bit chilly. I'm kind of tempted to fail this test and see what happens.
Bloody hell. I'm overheating it.
Whoops! Look away. Look away. They didn't like that. Oh dear.
Take a look at that.
Okay, he's impressed now. Oh yeah, there we go. Right on the tip.
Special so far.
Nothing special.
God. I better not botch this up.
Konzentrieren.
Oh, it's not looking very good.
Oh, I forgot I can rotate it. Let's rotate it.
I better fuck it all up.
Fucking it up.
I keep talking about my grip
Let's see
and my
what you
frisky
made.
dad. I look so gormless. How is that? I'm still whistling.
Genau.
That's pretty good.
Well, this definitely isn't your best work, but no matter. Even a master makes mistakes, eh? Take that piece of scrap and throw it away. Do you want to repeat the trial?
Another 200 gold. Yeah, this man's gonna mince me.
I'll give it another try.
Very well. Pay up and you can get back to it.
Here it is.
He's gonna keep
luck.
ransoming me for money.
Just like
Try it again.
Martin.
Just like Martin, eh? He messed up his sword too. Okay. I should start making them an axe this time. Don't mess it up, Henry.
Stärker.
That's looking very good, boys. Look at that. Nice straw yellow finish. Then we're going to swap it over. I'll remember to do that this time.
Take a look at that.
It's already pretty cocked up.
Wait, why have I cocked it up
Very
again?
good.
Oh, please, Henry, let me
Just
pass.
like Martin.
Wrong again.
He's getting
Take
tired
that
of my
shoddy
BS.
piece of metal and put it away somewhere. Do you want to try again? Or, shall we sort things out a different way?
Wait, why would we sort things out a different way? How would we do that?
Can we sort things out a different way?
All right, but not here. Stop by my shop later. Honored friends, masters of the Blacksmith's Guild. Henry has decided to suspend the trial.
Have I?
Personal reasons. Please excuse his indisposition.
He's incapable. Reputation has dropped. Great. Repeat the trial.
Apparently, the city council is organizing another collection for repairs
Everyone's
to the fortifications.
Are they out of their bloody mind?
So can we sort something out with the trial?
Can we sort something out with the trial?
Well, I have to say I was hoping you'd forge your way into the guild. But I suppose your purse will do just as well. What do you say?
So I can bribe him. 400 gold, bro. It was cheaper for me just to pay you in the first place. Oh, such a bad blacksmith.
I'll pay.
Very well. Here's the guild sword. Just as if you'd forged it. Only you didn't. The other guild masters have been made aware you forged the sword in their absence.
And are you sure it's all right?
It's not the most common occurrence, but don't worry. I'll take care of everything. Don't let it spoil your ceremony.
The ceremony is being prepared. I feel terrible.
After successfully fulfilling all requirements, I'm proud to announce our guild has grown by a new member. Approach Henry of Skalitz. Kneel.
Silence.
Swear for the first time on your honor and by God Almighty that you will defend the interests of the Blacksmiths Guild of Kuttenberg.
I swear.
Swear for the second time that you will protect all secrets entrusted to you by the Guild.
I swear.
And swear for the third time that you will always act honestly and God-fearingly to
Honestly.
spread the esteem of our guild among the people.
I swear.
Now hang your guild sword next to those of the other masters. Now
What's
just the
it
final
going
step.
to be?
Hang it up.
Why are you, like, confronting me? Let me just hang my sword up here. That I did not make. It's so funny that that's an option.
Welcome to the guild, Henry. It's now up to you to say a few words.
It's a great honor. I am following in my father's footsteps. I will become your leader. Yes.
This is just the beginning. I will become your leader.
You what?
I'm not only a great blacksmith, but a warrior, too. Not to mention a nobleman.
You're a noble. From what family?
From,
Uh-oh.
Stop with the gloating, would ya? You've barely hung up your sword and you're already trying to lecture us.
Let's move on, shall we? In any case, from this day forward, Henry is to take over Skoda's forge and repair it. He therefore acquires the right to use it with one obligation, and that is the accommodation of the widow Magdalena. The guild grants
damn
her
it.
jointure after the death of her husband. That will be your responsibility now, Henry.
Henry's like, what?
That won't be for much longer anyway.
Good one. I'll help her. I'll handle it somehow. Say nothing.
It sounds like you have your work cut out for you, Henry. But like all hard work, the results will surely be worth it. The ceremony is now over.
What do you think about the gold plate?
You have something to discuss, do you? He's gonna call me out. Like, that sword looks like very familiar. So if we go to our stats page, you can now see we've unlocked a new skill called Prestige. Masters of the blacksmith trade earn renown based on their reputation of the forge. The greater the blacksmith's prestige, the more sought after his wares become. Prestige also helps the master blacksmith acquire better equipment for his forge and allows him to furnish his home with more luxurious items. So while we have a lot of money currently to build the forge and improve everything, we are actually limited by our prestige skill.
We have to finish.
Oh, I'm drinking wine. Whoops. I was meant to talk to him. I didn't mean to like accidentally get smashed, but okay. Probably should have had some wine before my blacksmithing exam, if I'm honest. So why was Magdalena pestering you about the smithy for 20 years straight anyway?
Why was Magdalena bothering you about the smithy?
She's used to sticking her nose into everything, even guild matters that aren't her concern.
I see.
Skoda, may the Lord grant him eternal rest, always tolerated it. She probably doesn't want to live out her years in her ruin. And I understand that. On the other hand, it was her choice. We offered her a cottage elsewhere, but she wouldn't hear of it. Said that was her home.
That was nice of you. Why was Martin called Frisky? There it is.
Why did they call Martin Frisky?
Truth be told, I don't know.
What?
Master Skoda came up with it, and it just stuck.
I'll ask him then.
Probably called him that because Martin was always hopping around full of ideas and never hesitated to act on them. Whatever sort of ideas they may have been. We weren't terribly close, what with the age difference. But Martin had a bright future ahead of him. That much was clear to everyone in the guild. He could have become one of us one day. But for whatever reason, he chose another path.
And what happened with the smithy fire?
What exactly happened with the fire at Skoda's smithy?
That was a tangled affair. I still can't quite make sense of it.
Wonder if
Fires
we
can
ever
start
find
on their
out.
own sometimes, from the weather and such. But it had been rainy for days.
Suspicious.
Widow Magdalena was out of town, staying with her sister, I think. So the place wasn't being watched, and no one saw anything. Naturally, the city watch looked into it as suspected arson. But they never found the culprit. I don't even remember anyone pointing fingers. In the end, it was written off as an unfortunate accident.
Tell me something about Skoda.
I'd like to know more about old Skoda.
He was a true master, trained in the Empire and in Italy, and always sought to improve. He was known for his versatility. He forged swords, armor, even ornamental grills for buildings.
What didn't he
Besides
do?
making top-quality work, he also handled relations between the guild and the town. They'd never been better. Sadly, he fell ill and passed away far too soon. We lost a great man.
Tell me something. Don't worry, I will replace him as your leader. Tell me something about yourself.
Tell me a bit about yourself, Master Bushek.
I'm not that interesting. Not much worth telling, really. They call me Bushek the Elder, because my son's taken up the armourer's trade as well. Though he's moved to Prague now.
Oh,
I've been
next
in the
game.
guild nearly 30 years. I've seen it rise and falter, and constant feuds between the masters. If I've learned anything in that time, it's that there's an answer to every question and a cure for every pain. I try to live by that.
Very fancy sword. It's cool that everyone forges their own sword, apart from me, and puts it on the wall to like gain entry though. And you can see all the different shop symbols on the wall too. The different armorers around town. All competing, funnily enough. Also, in this update, they've actually added a bunch of new armor and also weapons into the list just to make them much more accessible, so you don't need to run around trying to find them all, and you can buy them earlier, which is a good rebalancing, because otherwise it was pretty hard to find a full set
Maybe
of
next time
certain
then, Henry.
Greetings.
armor. Who's annoyed that I didn't buy anything. So now looking on the map, we actually need to go back, talk to Magdalena and tell her that we have been successful. Come Pebbles, why are you hiding in the shadows? There's a massive market going on currently in the middle of Kutzenberg here. Look at that view out onto the Czech Republic countryside. Beautiful. So here we are back at our absolute shipwreck of a home. Look at this shanty town we live in. Let's go and tell her the good news. I'll be rebuilding her house.
Good news. I gained the right to use the forge.
Wonderful. Finally, we can make some progress here. I'm just worried that once you see the mess inside, you'll turn on your heel and run.
I'll never run away again.
Why would I run?
I'm just joking. But make no mistake, you're in for some hard work. The house will have to be cleared
No
out
doubt.
first before you can do anything else. The forge, as well as the floor above.
Can't you do
Clear
that?
the rubble, put it in sacks, take it outside to the wagon, pick up the things laying around, sweep the floors. There's much to do.
What have you been
And
doing
I'm
for
afraid
20
I won't
years?
need much help. My back isn't what it used to be.
You've been here for
One bad
20 years
move and I'll
waiting for
stay
me?
hunched over like an old crone.
I'm sure I can manage.
How
I
dare
hope
you?
so. Looks like you have some strong hands and that you're not all thumbs. But first you'll have to get inside. The entrance from the street is blocked. A beam collapsed.
Ah, okay.
I'll figure it out.
That's why she couldn't sweep anything, I guess.
I'll have to open this gate from the other side.
Right. How are we going to get in there then? Is there a way through here? As this door's open. Aha. Wow, this place is literally being held up like a mine shaft. In fact, the whole place is flooded. There's literally, I can see the sky in the ceiling. So you've got to repair that too, which isn't ideal. Can we go around from the front, do you think? Hey, Pebbles? Look, right here. Ah, unlock the entrance. Whoa, Henry. Henry's like just running through it like the Incredible Hulk. There's even a spade here. I assume I'll need that in a moment. My God, there's...
You've got to be kidding me.
Jeez. This place is miserable. Ah, the keys to the upper floor. Great. So we don't need to pick the hard lock. Now we can begin clearing the rubble. There's no signs of what had burnt down there, is there? Well done, Henry. Just in knight's armor. Oh no, I got dirty now. I'm gonna have to clean myself again. All right, well, let's get the first bag then. I'm so glad that they made like it into a mini game that you physically have to clean everything up like a peasant. I'm of a noble family, you know. I wonder if I would have got that speech check if I actually did tell them about my heritage from Sir Ratic. But I couldn't say one thing and then another. Where am I taking this sack of stuff? So we have our own wagon inside here. Can we put it on here?
One
Yes, we
sack
can.
after another.
The next section of the house.
Now just to put it in a sack and take it to the wagon.
We just need to actually open this gate. That would have been much faster instead of walking around if I just done that earlier. Henry's not the smartest person, though.
It's even worse than I thought in here.
All right, thanks, Magdalena. Glad you're here helping. Okay, at least it's faster to take it out the front door this time. Another cool thing is that, you know, the sacks are actually adding up. So there's 3 sacks on the wagon. There's some steel here. These are actually valuable ingredients. Just collecting rocks. I'm desperate,
This is
okay?
bound to come in handy.
True that. I am a blacksmith. Sweep the floor. Why can't she sweep the floor? Let's sweep away then. Look at all this crap. Get that out of my house.
Looking better already.
Looks pretty clean. I'm quite proud of my work so far. Turning into a true home. Well, obviously we also got the keys for upstairs. So let's go and look at the damage, eh? Can unlock the door.
I wonder what's in
Oh,
store for me here.
wow. Oh, yeah, that looks great.
This looks like it was an apprentice's room.
I can put her in here, maybe. What's in this chest? Oh, one sec. This could be my dad's chest then? No, come on, Dad. Let me in. My father's spirit is protecting his stuff. Oh, it's got a miner's clothes and some cheap wine. All right, thanks, Dad. Leaving behind your heirlooms. And what's in this next room? Ah, I think this is our bedroom. Obviously, it doesn't look great at the moment. We can't open it yet, but that seems to be our storage chest. Wow, this bed looks very comfortable. I suppose you have to clear all this rubble too. Turn it into a habitable space. Right, let's sack this up. I'm getting muddier and muddier. Look, there's 3 sacks and now there's 4. Nice little detail, because that wasn't in the original game, you know? They didn't have that. Oh, interesting. There's a sword on the ground here. A weapon stub. There's even some blood on the floor. What the heck? How interesting. Why is that there? Does someone have a fight in here or something? And there's some deer skin hiding even more blood. Why is there so much blood? And we need to get rid of this other rubble too. Man, what a beautiful garden we have too. I'm sure I have to clean up the rubble there too. Okay, that is the 5th sack, I think. Look at that. It's looking like a beautiful home now. I think we just need to sweep up the mess. And then everything will be nice and clean.
What's this? It has Martin's mark on it.
Ooh.
I'll have to ask Magdalena.
We found an interesting note. Oh, look at that clean wooden floor. Now we can use our storage chest. And it is actually all my stuff in there, which is good. And what's this? We can sleep and save too. Okay, not bad. Let's go and ask her about the plans we just found.
My word, you really are a handy lad. And hardworking too. I like to see that. You see this, Skoda? Your forge is finally in good hands.
I found this. The mark Martin used to use is on it. Do you know what it could be?
Aye, that looks like one of the sketches for that grand project of theirs. They always met up in the evenings after work. All hush-hush, and over something so silly, no less.
How dare you? Something silly?
What do you mean, something silly?
The broken astronomical clock on the square. Back then, the city officials decided they wanted it fixed. So they asked the masters of the guild to propose a solution. Your pa got all excited about it, then got my old Skoda involved, along with that other apprentice that was here. What was his name? Such a timid, quiet lad. Sakra.
I don't think his name was Sakra.
But I remember they did some work on it, but the city ended up changing its mind.
So what happened then?
What happened?
They brought in some Italians, all the way from Padua or whatever it's called. And how do you think that turned out?
Italian cars, eh? What can I say? No offense, you guys have great food. They messed it up, eh?
They messed it up?
It was a terrible disgrace. The Italians ended up running off along with the money.
Classic.
There was no money left for the repairs, and there still isn't. So the clock is still broken. I remember when it still used to chime. But what can you do? Better to discuss what you want to do with this place.
Get the forge running, and I want my own room. Yeah, all of these things.
I want to get the forge running again.
All right, then. Come, I'll show you something. This was Skoda's table. He was always sketching something, planning repairs. He could stand here for hours. It was his favourite spot. And now it's yours.
It's an honor.
I think there's just one thing left to do. You have to put up a shop sign. So your customers know where to go, right? Have a look at the plans here.
Or do I get to choose my own shop sign? House building, chamber building, or garden buildings? So you have 3 different areas you can work on. Building table. At the building table in your forge, you can buy furniture and carry out renovations on your house, chamber, and garden. So we now have a quest to repair the shop signs. Let's do that first. And this is a list of all the different shop signs we can pick from. But currently we only have enough prestige for the old forge shop sign. It'd be even funnier if it was just like a little crabby sketch. Let's go ahead and buy this. And now we can also decorate the upstairs room as well. We'll have a closer look at that in a moment, but there it is. Look, the old sign is back on the wall. I just love how much of a hovel it looks. She's sitting under the tree here. Hello there, Melina.
I didn't think I'd see this fire going ever again.
Well,
We'll get this place up and running again.
Now that you're officially open, why don't you forge something for me?
What do you need?
Nothing difficult. My old axe broke. It served me for many years, even after he died. Only now it's all worn down and crooked, so it's not good for chopping.
Why didn't you get a new one in all those years? Someone from the guild would surely be happy to make you one. Probably for free.
it's been 20 years.
I don't need their charity. Besides, if you're even half as talented as your pa was, this should be child's play to you, no?
Of course. You can count on me.
And don't forget to sharpen it too. I can't chop with a dull axe.
All right, let's go and repair her axe. and test out our forge. We'll build something else afterwards, but I want to repair her axe for her. The poor lady's been waiting 20 years for this. Madalena's axe, she has her own axe. Let's get that spade in the fire. Don't burn it, Henry. My goodness, have you learned nothing from your tribulations as a blacksmith? Oh, beautiful.
That doesn't look good. A bit more and I'll fuck it up.
Why is none of my work good anymore? They made blacksmithing harder. What kind of massive axe does she own anyway? This is more like a barbarian axe.
It's as cold as a dog's snout.
Don't burn it, Henry. My goodness. You know how long this piece took me? Some nice farting noises there. That was a wet fart. Oh, it's golden quality. Are you telling me I'm a blacksmith? My God, we've made her a blimmin' Viking's axe. Look at this. It's massive. Surely she can't sweep, but she can wield a Viking's axe. Don't cut yourself on it, dearie. Where is she? I bet she's inside sleeping, the lazy peasants. Where are you? Oh, you're pretending to pray again, are you? I have the axe for you. And my axe.
I have that axe you wanted.
Wonderful. Let's see. My word.
Judged?
This is really great work, Henry. Your customers will be tripping over each other to buy your products. Just be warned. People here in the city care more about the quality of work than in the countryside. If something is shoddy, they'll notice it right away. So, if you mess up a piece while forging and it ends up being low quality, it's best to just make a new one. All right?
All right.
Oh, that's
Word
good
will
advice.
spread soon enough that locals don't have to go to the city to have something forged, and you'll have your first customers. Everyone around here knows me, so sometimes they might come to me with orders. I did the same for my husband back then. Does that work for you?
As long as you're not asking for, do I have a choice?
Do I have any choice in the matter?
No.
As long as it doesn't bother you.
Why would it? On the contrary, I'm glad. I'll help out around the house, and I'll be happy to help with this too. I don't get out much, so I have all the time in the world. Oh, and one more important thing. You can also sell pieces you forge on your own, without anyone ordering them. There's a storeroom past the left door under the archway on the street, where you'll find a chest you can put products in, and I'll do my best to sell them. Here's the key to the chest. I'll hold onto the money for the products for you, so feel free to ask any time.
That seems like quite a lot of work.
You've taken on quite the workload, Magdalena.
I don't mind. All the movement keeps me young. In the meantime, you can focus on getting in good with the guild.
What do you mean? Shall I bribe them again?
What do you mean, getting good?
The guild masters are an eclectic bunch. They all like different things. It would be best if you try to be on good terms with everyone. They'll appreciate you and your forge all the more. For example, Boris of Brod loves nothing more than rolling dice. If you offer him a game at the guild hall, I'm sure he won't refuse.
Oh, okay.
He used to be one of your pa's best friends. He might even tell you about some of their misadventures.
I'm not sure I want to know.
Oh, yes, you do. Don't lie to yourself.
She's right, we do. The Master's Game. Play with Boris. I can't wait to beat him at dice by cheating. And we've also unlocked the sales chest, which is just in here. So let's test this out as well. I'm going to put this golden cross ring in the chest. See how much that sells for. I wonder if she'll flog my stolen items for me. But I really want to show this building progressing as we play through the DLC. So the next thing we're going to do is repair the roof and all the other parts. So let's go in and look at the cosmetics here, because we can repair the damaged roof just here. And we have some different options so far with our prestige level. But I mean, you guys can see how many different options there are here. It's actually ridiculous just for the roof. And now I want to fix this ruined upper floor because it looks very ugly. I think I'm going to keep it with the rendering. And then we have the damaged ground floor, which looks like an eyesore at the moment. So we can render that too. Oh, there's an option to paint the entire thing a different color, or even have like brick accents. All historically accurate too. You can even change the window accents, and you can put murals on the outside too. But it requires very high prestige to do something like this. Okay, so that was the house building, and now we have our actual home chamber. So let's start out with our bed and have a look at the options here. And there's also different variations of color for these beds. But what's really cool is that this effect works on hardcore mode. So if you sleep in this bed first and then overdo it with drink and pass out, you'll always wake up in this bed. So it's basically like the only hardcore fast travel, apart from maybe carriages, because you can just get smashed and wake up here. The robber's sinful bed. Oh god damn, what the heck is going on there? For each hour of sleep, up to a maximum of 8 hours, you gain a 4% bonus to reputation gain for the next 24 hours. And there's different variation of this too, which is pretty cool. And then you have the hunter's fox bed, and there's some variations of that, and that gives you bonus to survival. This gives you a bonus to skill checks. You get bonuses to blacksmithing and crafting. And this bed actually boosts your stamina by 20%. I'm going to get the robber's righteous bed because that's just funny. We have some different wall decoration options here. And there's some useless junk currently, but you can change that into some different shelves. And the leaky barrel, we can change it to a wine barrel. A praying altar, which you can use like a shrine if you have the perk. Then we have the old chest. We can change the style of this chest. Then the dirty table. Can we afford any upgrades for this? We have a light oak table. There's also a lent table. Make eating fruit and vegetables restore 10 more health for the next 24 hours. And then we have the herbalist table. The first fracture you would sustain is now ignored, or the red merchant's table. Buying and selling will be more profitable for you for the next 24 hours. The bachelor's tables give you 20% more experience for training with skill trainers for the next 24 hours. The archer's table boosts the strength of ranged weapons by 20% for 24 hours. That's great. Or the padfoot's table. Lockpick breakage will be reduced by 50% for 24 hours. Just really thematic buffs that you're actually going to use. What can we swap the pile of junk for? The lavabo. Oh, we can wash here. You can also have candlesticks or a pet raven once you get to 25 prestige. This counts as a loyal companion and you can actually teach it to do certain things. So I don't know what it is, but it's kind of like a cool in-game feature that Toby mentioned in the live stream. There's a pile of crates here and we can get different food shelves. And then over here, there's different wall decoration options as well. Can make it into a hunter's lodge. An oak cabinet can be placed in the corner. There's also different types of cabinets. So you can get an alchemist cabinet, which repairs all your clothing stored in the player's chest, except for combat gear and boots. Guild cupboard, and that repairs all your cold weapons, except for shield stored in your chest. And then you have a light cupboard, which repairs all inconspicuous equipment and ranged weapons that you store in there. And then this repairs all the leather items. And this one repairs all your cloth, leather, and combat armor except boots. The patron knight, the Prague knight, or the armiger knight. A crooked door. Can we replace this with an ash door, a green door? I want a green door. That looks cool. This one adds 10% reading quality to your room and gives you a permanent 10% to blacksmith prestige gain. So we want to get that as soon as you reach level 8 prestige because that's going to be a massive boost. Then there's a ruined stove, which you can change to a rustic one, a barrel one with different colors. And these are real things. So basically it's like a heating system. So the fire from below, which is architecturally in the correct place, will heat up your room. And this adds 10% sleep quality and 10% bonus to prestige gain as well. So we can get that at level 10, the first one. And then it's just like cosmetic changes. So we got the wall paint. Oh my goodness, it looks like Prague Castle. This is awesome. Okay, great. So that was the chamber building, but we've still got the garden buildings, guys. This is ridiculous, the amount of stuff we can add. So let's quickly go through it. What can we change the collapsed shaft for? A wooden well or a stone well? The leaky tub, which is currently useless, we can change that for a washing vat or a washing tub for washing clothes. So it does serve a purpose as well. Then we have the collapsed cellar. So once we reach level 15, we can actually fix that into a dry cellar, which gives us a source of beer, wine, and tasty sausages. Muddy yard can be upgraded with a gravel yard or a paved yard, which just looks nice. And the same can also be done for the pathway as well, make it look nice. Then we also have the old gates. You can put some gates with spikes, iron strips, an iron sheet metal gate, which is crazy defendable. A ruined workshop can also be upgraded with the armorer's shelter, and you can hire an armorer to go and work in there, and you can also get unique recipes that he can only specifically build. There's also a ruined shed here, which you can make a foundryman building in. So there's two potential buildings. The ruined wall can have an alchemist cabin or an alchemist annex in it for brewing potions. We also have a broken cart here, which you can add a steakhouse to, or a smokehouse, so you can actually smoke food and eat with other people. There's also a Farkle table that gets added with that too. So currently we have the neglected garden, but at level 13 we could add a cow shed with a stall for your horse where you can brush him down, or a pigsty. Just a matter of preference, some of these things, which I like having the choice. Oh, you can add beehives. That's like the best source of food in the game. So that is everything we can add to our house. But let's go and have a look outside, because we actually already improved the outside of the building. And you can already see it's starting to look like a modern building. It looks quite pretty, in fact. The next thing I want to check is actually going upstairs and checking my bedroom. Oh, you got a green door here as well. So all the internal doors are green. Love that. Oh, it's so clean now. And I have my cabinets, which I can also access all of my inventory from. The player's chest looks cool. Oh, this is the item I upgraded. It's like a little washing area. And this is my prison bed, which looks a little bit kinky with the chain on the wall there. Oh my god, I have sausages, and apparently these do respawn. And this is my new washing station, so I can now launder my clothes here. And obviously this cooking area in here just down the way. You can see light from above. That's how bad the basement is currently.
My God, that looks like a bloody expensive horse.
It is an expensive horse, I have, you know. Oh look, we've now unlocked a fast travel point for our forge, and it counts as a bed and sales chest and smithery too. But now we need to go over here to play dice with good old Boris. So apparently Boris lives in this building here. Pretty big armory, isn't it? Let's go and have a chat with him, shall we? See if we can beat him at dice. Hello there, Boris.
Christ, I can smell you from over here.
Maybe he has a bath at the back here. Lets me out. Oh yes, thank goodness there's a tub. It's probably a good idea to wash ourselves first. All right, I'm back, Boris. I hear you like to play dice.
Ah, if it isn't our newest member, Henry. What brings you here?
Well, I was just passing by, so I thought I'd stop and greet you.
That's nice of you. How's the forge doing?
Pretty well. I cleaned things up. Soon it'll be good as new.
Well, best of luck to you, lad. Us guildmasters have to support each other, you know? Work together, like friends.
By the way, Magdalena mentioned you like playing dice.
Aye, that's no secret. Anytime, any place. What about you? You like rolling bones?
Mate, I can bone any day.
Of course.
Glad to hear it. Fancy a game now?
Always
what
down
game
to
would you
bone.
like to play?
All of the money. Oh, look, we can win back as much gold as it cost me to get that guy to make my sword. Emperors.
Emperors, and nothing else.
Let's play.
I'm just going to bankrupt this poor man at dice. He'll be like, I love playing dice with Henry. He bankrupts me every time. We're going to use Golden Doppelganger, and we're going to use all 6 odd dice.
I'm seriously curious about you, lad.
Alright, let's have a look at what we've rolled here. It is quite a good roll, it seems. Yes. Fantastic. 1,100 points. Score and pass. He's got the badge of defense, so we can't actually use our badge anyway. Oh, look, you've also got some cheat dice. That's good to see. I feel less guilty about cheating.
They're yours, lad.
Don't worry, mate. You'll catch up soon, I'm sure. Oh, 3 ones, that's another 1,000 points, and then that's 2,000 points. I think we'll be able to win next round at this rate. Or is it my turn again? Have you given up? Oh my goodness, that's very unfair for you, my friend. That's actually enough for us just to win, so GG.
My God, what a...
Well played. You play a lot better than your pa did. Frisky always had rotten luck at dice.
Really?
Aye, but he did more than all right for himself in other areas. You know what they say, unlucky at dice. Now listen,
What?
I had an idea. When you play dice, you could spread our guild's good name.
What do you mean?
Players in Kuttenberg and beyond always appreciate it when someone like a guild master plays a fair game with them.
Fair?
It'll help our prestige as well as yours.
I don't play
and
fair,
I speak
though.
from experience. And so you have something to play for, even with some more discerning opponents. Take this.
Thanks.
And one more thing. When me and the other masters had a good look at you during the ceremony, you seem like the type of fella that's been through a lot despite your age. Am I right?
That's why I was paralyzed by fear with you watching me. That's why I can perform under pressure. I'm actually a warrior.
You're right. I'm a bit of a warrior.
Is that so? I wouldn't have guessed.
What do you
Just so
mean?
you understand, us fellas at the guild are craftsmen, merchants. There are some troubles we can't solve without outside help. And now that we have someone like you, we might not have to go looking for it elsewhere.
Yeah,
What's this
great.
about?
A shipment of materials that got stuck somewhere on the way to Kuttenberg.
Okay.
One of our German masters, Klaus Eichner, wanted to discuss it with you.
Did he
Go and
now?
see him. He can tell you more.
Wait a moment. I wanted to ask you about Martin. Did you know him well?
Of course I did. All the blacksmith's apprentices in the city knew each other. We were one big group. But it was different with Frisky. That was real friendship. The things I got up to with him and Fly. These days, nobody would believe me.
Who's Fly?
Who was Fly?
A fella called Stander. He used to apprentice with your pa at Skoda's Forge.
Ah, we found his
Folks
room.
used to call him Fly because he was always calm, quiet, kind of like a fly on the wall. But when he got pissed off, he could really buzz, believe me.
He sounds like he'd be worth talking to.
Aye, only he left the burg, and God knows where he is now. Maybe one of the other masters will know more. Try asking them about him.
Okay, that's somewhere to start. What did you guys get up to together?
What did you get up to together?
Ha! Things that aren't polite to talk about, lad. Girls, taverns, all sorts of nonsense. Maybe I'll tell you sometime, once we get to know each other better.
I hear
Genuinely
he and
excited.
Skoda tried to fix the astronomical clock.
Aye, everyone wanted to back then. But Frisky and Fly said they'd made some progress. But they could have just been yanking my pizzle.
Well, I don't think Martin was the type of person to joke about things like that.
I suppose you're right. I reckon if he was still alive, he'd still be trying to fix it. But anyway, don't let me keep you. I'm sure you have your work cut out for you at the forge.
I wonder if Martin yanked a few pizzles in his time like Henry. So now from the armourer's house just here, we've got to go to the centre of Kuttenberg, to the weaponsmiths, where we can talk to the other guild master. Pebbles, there you are. Out of the way, guard.
Hey! Delicious
I love hitting people with my horse. Alright, let's hop off Pebbles here and then head inside the shop. Oh, it's this one next door. Hello there. Ah, I've actually sold a lot of things to you in the
Greetings
past.
to you, Brother Smith.
You wanted to speak with me.
Boris mentioned you wanted to discuss something with me.
And what is it he told you?
Not much, but I understand you're having some sort of business troubles.
Good, good. But before we speak, I have to ask you something. And please be honest. Is Martin the blacksmith really your father, junger Mann?
Why'd you ask? Don't you believe me?
Ich möchte dir trauen, but I have a good memory for faces. And to tell you the truth, you do not resemble your father much.
Martin is my father. Oh, let's tell the truth. I think we're going to get more out of this if we're truthful in these situations.
Martin was the one who raised me and taught me the craft, but he wasn't my real father. You're right.
And you admit this freely, even while knowing the regulations forbid bastards from becoming members of the guild?
My father would vouch for me, were he still alive. He'd want me to carry on his legacy.
Well said. The wishes of the dead do indeed bear weight. Nevertheless, do not mention this to anyone else. Not everyone may be so understanding, and may wish ill upon you, Junge. Now please follow me. We can discuss the rest in private.
We got a positive reputation, I tell you.
It is always easier to think over a cup of wine.
Of course, yes. Of course.
So bitter und so süß wie das Leben selbst.
What?
Why did you...
Gott segne dich, Klaus. Oh, verzeih, I did not know you had a visitor.
Nichts passiert, mein Bruder. Allow me to introduce our newest member, Master Henry. Henry, this is my younger brother, Olbert, a royal official. He oversees the customs and guilds of Kuttenberg.
Ah.
Pleased to meet you, sir.
Ja, gleichfalls, Meister. Do not let me disturb you. We shall speak later, Klaus. Auf Wiedersehen, meine Freunde.
He looks very rich.
Good. Now you know my brother as well. He is a man of strong principles. The guilds do not have it easy with him.
Your brother is a nobleman. Yeah.
Your brother is a nobleman. He looks highborn.
Nein, not at all. We have the same father. But I was the one to inherit his forge and place in the guild. Albert had to pave his own road. Everything he has achieved is thanks to his ability to deal with people.
So he's our ally. We can trust him.
That depends. He is an honest man, but he will not give us anything for free.
I respect
Things
that.
used to be simpler with him. Nevertheless, while the world may change, problems stay the same. And you are the one I chose to help me deal with them, junger Mann.
I'll be happy to, if I'm able. What is this about, Master?
You may not know this, but it is my job to guarantee the guild can do its work without interruption, and that the goods get where they need to. Surely you know our work attracts all sorts of undesirables, right?
Including me. Tell me more.
I'm sorry, but I need you to tell me a bit more.
Ich werde es dir gerne erklären, mein Freund. As you know, the king rules this city. But it is rich mine foremen and trade guilds that truly hold power here. Our is among the most influential, and our business keeps the city's coffers full. But that is precisely why we must be careful.
Who's threatening us? Sigismund? Or those Cistercians?
The nobility is jealous of us, the mine foremen hate us, and the abbot does not miss an opportunity to harm us. Surely you can imagine the hassles and delays that brings. What's more, ever since the army arrived in the region, every dirty deed is blamed on deserters and Trabants.
Are you saying they're ambushing our wagons on purpose?
A pretend
Ja,
cup.
genau. And it is getting harder and harder to save what we can. That is why I wanted to ask for your help, junger Mann.
Well, I'll be happy to help. Alone against the odds, eh?
You want me to go alone against the odds?
Nein. Like I said, you have to be careful. No unnecessary risks. A supply wagon on his way from Prague disappeared yesterday. It was likely attacked. It is some rotten luck. There was nothing particularly valuable, but the foreman had guild documents with him for transferring property.
Do you suspect someone?
Hard to say. I do not know yet. But those documents will cost us dearly unless we get them back, assuming those blackguards have not already burned them.
So you think there's more of them?
Ja, das stimmt. I would guess they have a camp somewhere nearby.
Interesting.
I'll have a look around and try to find those documents.
A
Gut gemacht.
stealth mission.
Tell me, how do you plan on doing it?
I'll use brute force. I'll ambush them back. I'll poison them.
I'll
Ambush
find
them.
those wretches and fill them with arrows before they even know what hit them.
Good. That sounds like a decent plan. Though it is still risky. I will give you some arrows as well as some weapon coating.
Oh,
Be
poison.
careful.
Nice.
It is highly poisonous.
Thanks.
I'll drink it.
Come in handy.
The documents you are looking for have a green seal with the guild's symbol, and they were in a leather case originally. I doubt those blackguards know how to read, so perhaps you will get lucky and find them lying around or maybe in some crate or chest.
Is there anything else?
Nein, das ist alles. Get those documents back if you can, but remember, du solltest vorsichtig sein, junger Mann.
Remember what? All right, my friend. All right. Thank you very much. Almost gave him a kiss there before leaving. Got a bit too close for comfort. Out of the way, peasant. Come, Pebbles. Pebbles, what are you doing over there? We have an adventure. Stop drinking, Pebbles. So from Kuttenberg, to find these Black Knights, we must go over here to recover these stolen documents. Apparently there's somewhere in this large area here, but I know that there's already an enemy camp at this location from the last time I explored it. In fact, that's really interesting. I will show you this first, guys, because there's an interesting site of caravan remains right here along the road. So we literally just have to head out of the city of Kuttenberg, and it's quite early in the morning now. I had a quick nap before we headed out. Oh, I just love this game. It's so cool. So we can go along the main road here. And along the path is actually where we're going to find this abandoned cart that's been attacked. And this may actually be the very cart that, you know, has the missing supplies on right here.
Whoa! A caravan attacked so close to the city. It really isn't very safe around here.
And that's also a new commentary. So there's a sack here. Ooh, with loads of supplies. We'll take that. And there's also some crude arrows. We can pick. Oh, piercing arrow. We'll grab that. Mutts, what have you found? Is it a chest?
Mutt. Show me.
You good boy. Well done. Quick finger potion and a horseman's pick and free groschen. It looks like they've looted the rest of it and headed into the woodlands, Mutt. They also killed the horse some time ago by the looks of it. Don't mind me, officers. It wasn't me who looted this. So I've got my piercing arrows equipped, and then I'm going to go ahead and use one of these strong Dollmaker potions on my piercing arrows. So now they're poisoned and ready for action. All right, let's go, Mutt. Mount up.
The guild's wagon and stole those documents around here. Master Eichner wanted me to look for them.
I can see the sack and another wagon that's clearly been led through the undergrowth here. Oh, hello, there's a deer. Quite a remote area then. I can see a clear pathway through the woods. I think there's something in between. Ah, the game's just saved. In between the trees there. I'm gonna get my bow out. I can see a shiny helmet. Hello. What do we have here then? Are these Pragas? They look like they're in red. I can tell Mutt to sick them. Oh, there's even more guys on the right. There's two of them right there. I wonder if I can bait those guys over first. There's quite a few of them. We'll have to go for the guy without the shield on his back. Oh, right in the back of the head.
Everyone get over here!
Hopefully both of them are now poisoned. My dog's gone in there. Get wrecked, son. Try and get these guys at the back too with the poison. There we go. Some of them. God, there's so many. We might need to back off here. My dog's also backed off. Come at me. Oh god, he's actually pretty good in combat.
I'll rip your arse open!
I can't see anyone on the road here.
I've been...
Die. Get wrecked. Jesus. God, where are these guys I poisoned? Get wrecked. Oh. One down.
Show what you're made of!
Oh, no, you don't. Sonny Jim.
I'll beat you to a bloody fucker!
Oh, God.
You won't be able to take another one like that!
I think I'm going to die here. Die.
Had enough yet?
We were defeated. These bandits are pretty strong. Let's try again. Goodness me, Henry. That was a hell of a recovery. Right, let's use a Bane potion on our sword as well, because otherwise we will not stand a chance here. Oh, there's one.
I'll show you. Attack! Come and help us!
Get him, boy, get him. Nice. Die. Okay, one down. There he is.
You're in for an arse kicking, you piece of shit!
Come on then. Now you're poisoned. Ow. That's me.
I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker!
Run away. See if I can make it to my horse here and get out of here. Go, Butts, go. Sacrifice your... Oh, no, I don't want to expect my horse. Run.
Whoa!
There he is. Oh, right in the face. There he comes. Oh, this guy's got a shield. Oh, Haha! Well, he actually pushed me off my horse.
I'll rip your arse open.
Die. Get wrecked.
Show what you're made of.
I'm surprised this guy's still going.
For the cross!
Die. Wait, his back gave out. Man, he must have spent years gaming. His back just gave up on him there. Your dueling longsword is now mine, sir. You have 24 groschen and some bandages. Alright, let's drink a marigold potion to heal up a bit. Well, I think we cleared out, like, what, 3 guys? Oh, there's another one right there.
Intruder, get over here!
Oh, we just found the other body I killed earlier. I love watching the NPCs react to what's going on. He's not even seen me yet. Come on, then. Pepper him full of arrows.
You're in for an ass kicking, you piece of shit!
We'll see about that.
Everyone, get over here!
He's calling his friends over. Oh my god, he's rapid.
You won't get me!
Surprise! Surprise! It's pretty tanky.
By God's will, die!
Get wrecked. I don't know if he has many friends left, so we also hit him with 3 piercing arrows there. And have another marigold decoction so he can heal up a bit more. Get my bow out again and just sneak in. I'm in full armor here, sneaking. Have we got them all? This is where they were sleeping. This is such a hidden campsite. I mean, so there's food pot there, which I will rob later. And it's this campsite right at the back where you're going to find this chest. And inside this chest, we can unlock that with the key. Ooh, Bandit Brigandine Dark. Really good for stealth. Some gemstones, schnapps, more healing. Sketch for the armorer. We found our first armorer's sketch of a plate sleeve. There's also a noble sword sketch as well in here. And 300 groschen. And the bandages, and also the Lost Guild contracts that we were looking for. 100. I can hear someone. Wait, what the heck? What are you doing here?
What's that? You'll pay for that!
How did you not notice me? Die. Get Rex. Come on then. Surprise. Well done, boy. Get him. Okay, he's definitely dead now. Well done, mate. He also has a dueling longsword as well with 800. And some piercing arrows. Oh, wait. That's the guy I shot earlier, I think. He must have run away. We could have even snuck in here while they're all asleep and got everything if we wanted to go for a more sneaky playstyle. So now we can head back to Kuttenberg, just over here, to deliver the documents to our friend. You sit there, Pebbles, and I will go and open this door and check out. I've got the stolen documents.
I got lucky. I managed to get back those stolen guild documents.
So you found the scoundrels that did it?
Punish them, yeah.
Aye. I took back what they stole, then I took care of them.
Good. But like I said, it was a needless risk. You should have left that up to the bailiff.
What do you
Now,
mean?
show me the documents.
Here they are.
You gave me poison.
These are the only ones I found with our seal.
Oh, mein Gott. Is this really all the documents?
Why? Is something missing?
Schwer zu sagen. But I think something else is behind this.
Interesting.
It seems I will have to have a serious talk with the Brzevnov abbot. But that is for me to worry about. You did your job perfectly. And the other masters will hear about it. You can be sure of that. By the way, I heard you are looking for a man called Standard, whom they called Fly?
Yes.
Do you know something about him?
I asked my contacts and found out he went to Horshan. Apparently he worked as a blacksmith in the mines. Why are you looking for him?
Boris told me Fly used to apprentice at Skoda's Forge with my pa. Maybe he has some stories to tell.
Ja, das ist möglich. I do not remember him much, but it has been a long time.
That it has. We'll see what he remembers. Anyway, thanks for the help.
Nein, thank you, mein Freund. Und wenn es dir nichts ausmacht, I will mention this to the others. The guild should know what you have done for them.
Well, thank you, brother. Guild activities. You've become a fully fledged member of the Blacksmith's Guild, which means you can now take on the new type of quest, guild activities. This is going to be what earns us all of the reputation. Every morning, several new activities will appear on the map. Any you don't accept will disappear by the evening, and different ones will appear the next day. So some of these activities require you to like forge something, or go into a duel, or do like another random quest, or play Farkle with people. But if there's something you don't like or don't want to do, you can just wait till the next day and do whatever other activity appears. So you're not like locked into having to blacksmith or anything like that, which I think is a really cool detail. And that's going to allow us to get up our blacksmith prestige super fast by doing those daily. But we've now reached blacksmith's prestige 5. So now we've unlocked all these different activities that refresh every day. And beyond the main quest line to track down and hire our father's old friends, the activities are like repeatable daily quests. They range from forging weapons, looting bandit camps in the wilderness, dueling people, and also some really strange requests like becoming a dentist. And while some of those activities might sound rather mundane, as you're about to see in the next episode, which I'll link just here and below, there's always a bit of a fun, unique twist that Warhorse Studios sort of throws in there that makes it funny or interesting and kind of humorous to do these daily activities. At no time did I feel like I was doing a boring sort of MMO daily quest. They were all quite quirky and unique. You'll find the link below, and you can also download Legacy of the Forge from there too.